Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day today. I woke up a bit late at like 11:30. I didn't go to sleep till 3 a.m. I just couldn't sleep. Like, again, I just couldn't shut off my brain. I don't know why, I'm like that. I don't know why. Like, I just can't turn my brain off to fall asleep. But, I'm doing better. I've been a little down for the past couple of days just because I've been so, like, demotivated to work, I guess. I'm just playing video games and watching YouTube, but, like, I guess it's good to take rest days, but when I'm not like working, when I'm not doing something, I just feel like crap because I just feel like I just, wasted all my time and energy and I just didn't do anything useful. So I wrote down like a schedule for the week of like when I'm going to work, when I'm going to do school, when I'm going to go to the gym, when I'm going to focus and just, work on my other YouTube channels. And I'm just going to leave this channel for fun. I didn't really put this channel on that schedule. I'm just going to record when I want to, and when it feels right, I guess, because I love this channel. Like, this is just a passion channel. This is just like a dump for me to have fun. Oh my gosh, that skeleton scared me, bro. Get out of here. We got to go back and get that diamond that I missed. But today I wanted to talk about my first job. So before we get into it, actually comment how your day was. I'm sorry, guys. Like, just comment down below how your day was. I want to know how you guys are doing. And also comment down below what you think my first job was, okay? Just pause the video right now. Don't skip through it. Just like, actually, I want to see what you guys thought my very first job was. My like first like legit job, not like hustling online or like doing something for cash, like fixing my uncle's computer. Like, just actual, like, what do you think my first job was? Because my first job was selling timeshares. Bro, I was 15. I had just turned 15. I still really don't know what timeshares are, but avoid them. If I was you, I would avoid them because I heard a lot of bad things about them. Like, you never stop. It takes so long to pay them off. You like share a vacation with people on, I don't know, just a bunch of wild things. But basically, ever since I was really young, I wanted a job. Like since I was like 10, I wanted a job. I wanted my own money. I wanted to hustle. And I'm in my state, it's like they can hire you at 14. So in my state, it's legal to get hired at 14. But no one would hire me. Like Kroger's or like Fry's, Safeway wouldn't hire me. I applied everywhere, and no one was hiring me. So it took me like a year. I was just looking for jobs. No one was hiring me. So I was like, okay, probably because I'm 14 and have no experience. Maybe when I'm 16 they will. But I just like kept looking for jobs. And my mom got this job, at this timeshare company, but she didn't like it. So like after the first day, she just quit. And then one day, it was like a Saturday, she just woke me up randomly. She's like, hey, we're going to Walmart. Do you want to come? So I just got out of bed looking like crap. And then I'm like, yeah, sure. Why not go to Walmart? Why not just walk around, listen to some music, just vibe, mess around in the electronics aisle, just be a menace, just be a menace to society, But then like on our way there, her boss called her. She's like, hey, yo, come pick up your check. So then we went over there, and it was at a water park because I live right next to a water park. So it was at a water park, which is the dumbest place for a timeshare company because like this company was based in Las Vegas. So most of their like timeshare booths were at like casinos where people want to spend money. But this one is at like a family water park. So you're seeing the same people there. Most of the people didn't really fit the criteria because it's just a bunch of kids there. But there was a lot of college kids, you had to be like 21. I asked a bunch of questions. So I'll get into like later on what my job was. And she asked me like if I wanted, we told her like, hey, I want a job. She's like, oh, do you want a job? Because they were like desperate for people. So they hired me that day. I woke up, planned to go to Walmart that day. They're like, you're hired. So my parents took me back home. I just got dressed. And then I went back there like 10 minutes later and I was working my first day. And so it was pretty wild. But, cause like they didn't know if it was legal to hire me cause the manager was from Vegas. So she was only in my state like once a month, like for a couple of days out of the month. So I had no boss, but like I had legit no boss. And, so basically when they hired me, they were like, okay, I guess we can hire you. It's legal here. So then they hired me. And my job was like lead generation. Since I was 15, I couldn't sell the timeshares. So I was like kind of like the greeter. Like I had to get people's attention because we're like in a booth. It's not really like a booth. Yeah, it's like a booth and like a table with a rainbow wheel to spin. That was like to get people's attention, and you would spin it and you would win something. And then when they win, we get like their information on like a tablet, like their marital status, their income, their age group, like their living, what they do for a job, if they're a student, all that stuff. And that's also used to sell their information for like marketing purposes. I think so, or just to market to them. I don't really know what they did with that. Again, I feel like crap for doing all this, but I was just a kid. I didn't really know what I was doing, Like I was just a kid hustling. I didn't know too much, but it wasn't a big deal. Even later on, I'll explain some things too. The manager told me to do that was a bit fishy, but basically, yeah, so we did that, and I did really good my first day. I got like 80 to 90 leads. Like, this is really good, kid. You're doing good. Because I would just yell like, hey, come for a cabana and a free meal ticket, just some random stuff. Which, like, a meal ticket was like you get free food from that water park, and then like a cabana was like this tent thing people like to sit on like a beach or some, I don't even know. I honestly didn't even know what it was till I looked it up when I was older. But that's kind of how I pitched to people, and then no one was really interested in the timeshare. I had some people love the timeshare, but I couldn't sell to them. I could just get their information. Once they fill it out and they're like, okay, we're interested in a timeshare, I lead them to the back. But it was so unfair because I was a kid, and I even got my friend Nick the job there too. Me and Nick worked here together, so it was fun. We didn't work like together. We worked different shifts, but it was fun. And basically, this is how it worked. I got paid, I think, like $10 an hour at the time, and $5 commission per like timeshare that was sold. So like, if I like got 80 people and one of those person went to the back, signed up for the timeshare, and then they went, I got $5 for that. Now, the people actually selling the timeshares were adults doing this full time. I was just doing this part time after school. They only got commission, and they would always complain how they were like working like 40, 50 hours a week and only got paid like $80 because no one would go to these timeshare events. Just no one wanted to go. You had to go somewhere far and get a bunch of sales pitches. No one was really interested in that. So it was so unfair that they had to pay me. And some of them were really nice. Some were really mean. I guess I was only allowed 30-minute lunches, but I took like 40-minute to an hour lunches because I had no manager, and I did that the whole time I was there. And towards like the end of my time there, one of the employees yelled at me. She was like, "You're not supposed to do that. I thought you left. You're only supposed to take a 30-minute lunch. I thought you left. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to tell the manager on you." And I'm like, okay. The manager didn't do anything. Like, she did not care because the manager was really cool. Like, her son was, around my age. He did the same thing. She did the same thing. She was chill. And I had good numbers. Like, I did my job right. I got lots of leads. I tried my hardest. But it kind of went to crap, you see, because they were selling a timeshare in the wrong market. Like, it's just full of kids and not really what they're looking for, or like college people. And so it kind of went downhill. Like, the company got sold out like 3 or 4 times in the 2 months I worked there, which is wild to me. And one time, actually, I saw this really nice guy in a suit walking. And I'm like, oh, shoot, who's this guy in a suit? So I started, like, trying to pitch to him. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm not yo, bro. I'm like, hey, you want a free cabana, this, that? You want a timeshare, all that stuff, And he said no. Like, he was really rude to me. Like, okay, whatever. And then he goes and talks to my boss. And I'm like, oh, shoot, he's talking to my boss. What the heck is going on? And then when he left, my boss was like, yo, that's really good that you did that because that's the owner. And he was coming here because of how bad we were doing. He thought we weren't working. So the fact that you did that was like amazing to show up like, yo, we're working. Bro, oh, guys, don't kill me, bro. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. So, like, that was pretty good. I made some good money. I spent all my money at the park probably because they had so much good food and, like, goodies. Like, I would buy a bunch of candy and stuff. But also a big thing was going on here where the workers were giving other workers free things, which wasn't allowed. But I didn't work for the park. I worked for another company that rented a booth there. But everyone that worked there was like college kids, like 17, 18, early 20s. I was 15. They all thought I was in my 20s. Like, I even had some like people like coming to the park thinking I'm like 35. Like, literally, this one girl, like me and my coworker, he was a really chill guy. He was doing really good here. He said he was making like $8,000 a month from this timeshare stuff. And he was like telling, oh shoot, okay, please don't follow me. Okay, so he was like, me and him would always joke around and ask like people like, hey, how old do you think I am? Because I'm short, but like I have a beard, and I've had a beard for so long, and I just look older. So a bunch of people were like, he's 30, he's 25. They didn't believe I was 15 at the time, which was funny. That was funny. That was cool. And so like a bunch of people were giving free stuff to each other, which ended up getting a lot of them fired, but no one really cared. I remember this one time I got like this icy, like, one of those like Frosties, and I gave the guy 20. It was like $2, and I'm like, yo, bro, where's my change? And he just points in the cup. His boss is behind him, the $20 in the cup, so he just like gave me the cup for free, put my 20 in there, and handed it to me. Like, oh, thank you, bro. I feel so bad. I almost got him in trouble for that. But that was my first job. It was pretty lit. Again, I kind of feel like really bad, but it didn't really do too much to people since no one really signed up for it. Like, I don't think anyone really got into it. And the marketing stuff, you can always just unsubscribe to all those emails. Everyone's emails are everywhere. I don't even know if they sold it or not. I don't know what they did with it. It got to the point where like we weren't getting any like people. So my manager told me, hey, just go sit down, take a 20-minute break, just put random names and emails, just write random things down. I'm like, okay, no problem, boss. I'll do that. I'll get my leads up. I don't mind sitting down because it was really hot and I was tired of standing. But that was probably one of my funnest jobs, just because like there was so much good food. I got to talk to a lot of people. I was in 8th grade when I got that job, so I was like working after school and then during the weekends. But I was making my money spending on V-Bucks. I would literally tell kids, I'm like, hey kid, go get your parents and I'll give you 10 V-Bucks. And the kids would like sometimes like say you're lying. I'm like, I don't know, come bring your parents and find out. And then they would bring their parents and ask for V-Bucks. Like, oh, sorry man, I ran out. I wasn't like trying to scam the kids. I was just trying to like josh with them and troll them because it was like free V-Bucks. This is like 2018 and all that stuff. So I don't know. I was just trolling them. I hope none of them actually thought I was serious. I don't think so because they were just laughing with me. But that was basically my first job. If you guys have ever had a job or any similar experience, let me know. I think that'd be dope. Like our first jobs are always like the most wildest ones, But like, no, like that's like a really cool first job. Like, hey, my first job was selling timeshares. Like when I tell people that on my resume, they're like, "You were 15 selling timeshares." I'm like, "Yeah." It looks really good. Like they're like, "Dang, this kid's good," But yeah, guys, that's really gonna wrap it up. We found another 15 diamonds, bro. We're balling. Dang, we're balling out here. Okay, hang on, let me eat up. Okay, and then we're just going to try to run up here. I just want to see if we have any more diamonds or anything like that. But I hope you guys are having a great day, honestly. I'm having a better day. Whenever I record these videos, I just get in a better mood. I don't know why. Like, I just get in a lot better mood when I record these videos. So I work for a phone company, too, and I heard a bunch of, like, phone companies got hacked. And the phone company I work for is a reseller of one of the phone companies that got hacked. So I know tomorrow I'm going to be slammed at work. Like, I'm going to be so stressed and busy tomorrow, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do something. But yeah, guys, let me know how you guys are doing in the comment section. Hope you guys are having a great day. Again, if you watched this far in the video, thank you so much. Like I actually love you. I appreciate it so much. So, if you're watching this far, comment your favorite hostile mob in Minecraft. But peace out.